What's good, family? Welcome back to the channel. In this video right here, we have Woke TikTok compilation part 16. Let's see what they're talking about in the Woke TikTok community, man.
We're going to be going into a totally different dimension by raising the frequencies and vibrations of the earth. It will shift into a new dimension. And this is the greatest show on earth because they said all the beings and all the universes are watching, because this has never happened to in any universe anywhere, that an entire planet will shift into a new dimension. And when this happens, it's like two earths, as though they split. The old earth is left behind with all the negativity and all the chaos. And the new earth separates, and it will be totally new and beautiful. Now, those who have raised the vibrations and frequencies of their bodies will shift into the new earth.
I just got one question. Whose grandma is this? Is this your grandma spitting gems right now? Whose grandma is this?
And a lot of this is happening right now. A lot of people are feeling this in their bodies because they are having physical symptoms they can't explain. This is happening as the body shifts and changes the vibrations and frequencies of the body. The frequencies can't be changed immediately because it would be too damaging to the body. The body couldn't handle it. It would die. So it has to be done in steps, slowly.
At first, you start seeing a sequence of numbers, 111, 444, 333. This will go on for approximately 3 to 6 months until you recognize you are seeing a sequence of numbers. The next phase is that you'll start to wake up between the hours of 3 and 4. There are reasons for this. And then you will go back to sleep around 4 or 5. And the sleep that you have around 4 or 5 in the morning, you'll have intense dreams. These dreams will be so vivid that it will feel like you've slept for hours and you've only been asleep for an hour. These are ascension phases. If you are going through one or more of these phases, let me give you an idea. It's all good, but it's all you.
I made y'all very clear that planet Kai is going through a terraforming process, okay? As we ascend to the 5D, the planet's repairing itself, okay?
What
The
planet?
planet is sentient, okay? Meaning that it's aware. It's aware that it's alive, okay? It's alive just like you or me, okay? It breathes, it thinks, it exists, basically, okay? When you get sick, okay, and a pathogen come into your body, you have something that's called white blood cells. These white blood cells are designed to fix or cure infection or sickness, okay? You have to ask yourself, what are you to the planet, okay? Are you a white blood cell or are you a parasite, okay? Because when a planet goes through the terraforming process, it's going to get rid of anything that's parasitic to it, okay? Because we're returning back to nature. With the earth, we're returning back to nature, basically. Obviously, our objective is to accomplish a utopia state, all right? Obviously, with us going into fifth dimension, it's a situation where it's going to go through a rapid terraforming process in order to ascend us there, to put us there. So it's going to be a separation. There's going to be some people that's still stuck in third density as we gradually transition to fifth density. It's going to be people that's unfortunately going to be ripped apart, and the separation going to start. And when we ascend to 5D, you have to question yourself whether you're a parasite or whether you're a white blood cell in the process. Are you littering? Are you making the earth more dirty? Are you spreading knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and awareness? What are you bringing to the collective as we ascend and rise to a higher frequency? What are you doing? What part are you playing? You have to be conscious in that, all right, as we ascend and we go towards a higher density.
You know, it's really interesting. I like the fact that, like, I almost bring everything because it aligns with the Bible. It talks about a new earth being formed. And he's basically saying if you're doing destruction towards the earth, basically evil, you're going to be separated and you're going to be in the old earth. And everyone that's bringing positivity and a higher consciousness to the new earth is going to be on the new earth, which is basically like what it talks about in the times where that separation will form, where people will go to heaven and then the other people will go to hell. So I just like to see how everything aligns like together, especially with science, biblically, and what he's saying also. You just have to think about it.
In that, all right, as we ascend and we go towards a higher density.
We tried to figure out how much charge the body
takes in when you touch the earth. What happens is the body saturates with electrons practically instantaneously. It's so fast that you can't measure it.
Yeah, I was grounding at the beach yesterday.
So electrons from the earth enter the body right away, and they coat the red blood cells so that the cells repel each other. And then they can't clump, and the blood viscosity goes down. It's easier for the heart to pump the blood pressure goes down, all kinds of cardiovascular issues, they go away.
Wow.
So more and more, I'm seeing so many freaking videos of people talking about they feel like there is some weird shift going on in the world and how they feel like it's affecting their energy. So this creator right here, Nico of New York, really hit on something that exactly was what I was feeling. And I feel like a lot of us are feeling the same way.
I feel like time has sped up so much that there's not even 24 hours in a day anymore.
I can honestly say I feel that exactly. It's so weird. It doesn't feel like there's 24 hours in the day anymore. It feels like it's more like 16. And I know. People are going to be like, no, it's because you're older. And
no, it's because you sleep in the other 8, my baby. Come on, you gotta think now.
Time seems to go by so much quicker when you're old. When you're younger, you don't even think about time. So it's not even like in your mindset. When you're a little kid and summer seems to last forever. No, I'm telling you, something is off with the time. I've seen videos of people talking about how their clocks are even different. And I literally said to my husband a month ago, I'm like, what the frick is going on with our clocks? Everything seems to be different. Even though I set it at the same time, they change. My microwave clock, my stove clock, my coffee maker clock, I set them the same time, but somehow it always gets scrubbed and they turn out different. Nobody else in the house is touching it.
My baby, Sunday, it was daylight savings. You need to change your clock. I don't know if you forgot, because that night when I slept, I said, oh nah, it felt like a shorter sleep. I woke up a bit late. But it was daylight savings. Daylight savings caught me too, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I understand what she's saying.
And we're talking about drastically different times. It's so weird. Okay, and he also goes on to say this.
And sometimes I feel as though people's energy drains me whenever I go out because of how vastly different they are now. And I don't understand as though why that is. Because it just seems as though that you have two different types of people. You have the people who are aware of what's going on and the shift in all the energy.
Right.
This is direct.
That is exactly how I've been feeling, because I haven't even been wanting to go out anymore because the energy of some people just seems to be so off, and I can't figure out why I'm feeling that way.
The other type of people that you have are the people who are unaware and they're just living their life normally. And I'm wondering, where do you fall up?
Okay, right? So, that's super weird. You have people who are totally unaware of the shift and are just walking around normally in their regular world, not worried about a thing or not even thinking about a thing. But what is that? Why? And I know that there are people who are becoming more awake. But why are there people who aren't? Is it because they are just stuck in this reality that's totally falling apart? Yeah, why are people stuck? Is because they don't want to know. Because I want to know. I want to know everything. I want to know all the creepy stuff. I want to know what's going on.
I can definitely tell you one of the reasons why. Everything is vibrating, everything is based off of frequency. And music has a big part in it. So if they're literally releasing music with a specific type of frequency and you constantly listen to that, you're going to stay at that frequency and you're not going to be able to change. The only way you could change is if you release that. Go to earth, go to nature, connect with God, and all that other stuff.
It's changing its vibration and its frequency to move into the new dimension. In order for us to go,
we got someone's
our
grandma.
bodies have to change frequency and vibration in order to follow. You can't have it happen all at once. To change the frequency immediately would be too hard on the body, and the body would be destroyed. So we're going in stages. We have to adapt as we go. This has been happening since about the year 2003. You feel it in your body with actual physical changes. Some people say they feel it with high blood pressure, heart palpitations, heart problems, especially the speeding up and slowing down like AFib of the heart, depression, Dizziness. Sometimes you'll be dizzy for days and you won't understand what's causing it. Joint aches and pains. And this is general depression. These are the way the body is adjusting because everything has to adjust on a cellular level. It'll go on for a few days. You'll be uncomfortable. Then it'll level out. And maybe you'll go a month or two. Then it'll come back again. The same feelings as you adjust. People are going to the doctors, and the doctors say there's nothing wrong with them. Of course, the doctor will put you on a pill anyway, but they can't find anything physically wrong with them.
Diet is directly affected to our spirituality and how we feel, our vibrations, our frequency, our energy. And if you want to improve your well-being, whether it's mentally, you want to fight depression, the energy that we consume, whether it is TV or social media or even what we put into our bodies directly.
I'm not gonna lie. Her voice is so soothing. Yo.
Affect us, but
Go
our
ahead, keep
energy
talking.
also affects everything in our lives, our finances, the people around us,
Facts.
our family. And so therefore it's a total human experience. It's the spiritual, it's the mental.
Yeah.
It has everything to do with your pineal gland when you're consuming electric foods, pure, straight from the tree without pesticides and GMOs, as natural as possible. Just getting to nature, which is very hard in this day and age. Getting back to maybe how we used to live outside of a manufactured life, even the pollution, in the air. Getting back to the purest form of self and what we used to consume and what the human body has been built for is where we should be going. Number one, to improve the vibration of this entire earth, to think clearly, to treat each other better, and to do better. And it starts with diet, an assessment of self, but also just being aware of all of the things that are out here harming us and how we harm each other.
Also figured out 3, 6, and 9 harnessed a
Who
higher
is she?
vibrational energies than all these other numbers, and it's through Vortex mathematics. You realize that all numbers in this universe only go from 1 to 9. So when you add up the digital root of all numbers, they only go from 1 to 9. If I can try to simplify this, I'll try to make it as easy as possible. If you take 1 and you double it, it's 2. 2 doubled is 4. 4 doubled becomes 8. 8 doubled is 16. So 1 plus 6 equals 7. 7 doubled is 14. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 doubled is 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. And it goes on in that pattern. 3, 6, and 9 stays separate from that pattern. This is where it kind of gets interesting. When you take 3 and you double it, it's 6. 6 doubled is 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. It goes back and forth with 3 and 6. 9 is separate from that pattern. Every single time we double 9, it always equals 9. So we go 9, 18, 27, 36, 9, 18, 1 plus 8 equals 9, 27, 2 plus 7 equals 9, 36, 3 plus 6 equals 9, on into infinity. Tesla realized that these numbers were much more powerful than the rest. He used these numbers in everything that he did. He would only stay in hotel rooms divisible by 3, 6, and 9. He would keep 18 napkins on his table. Crazy things like this. And this is how I've incorporated this code into my life, because I realized that it's really important as far as manifestation. Like, I write 3 affirmations in the morning in the present tense, and I speak them 3 times each. So 3, 6, 9. I've been doing this for years. And ever since I started doing this, I started seeing my reality change.
I don't know what you guys think. Do you guys think that was a bit superstitious? Like, make sure you stay in a room that's like either 3, 6, or 9, and then you're able to manifest. It could be like a placebo pill effect, saying like, all right, now I'm staying in a room that's 3, 6, or 9. Now I'm gonna be able to create my reality that I want. What do you guys think down below?
Hear the music, it fucks you up inside if you don't tune it. I only focus on physio frequencies, healing my body through sound, they be healing me. 432 is the sound of nature. Listen to that, watch the haters stop hating. 369, get rid of the fear. God always with you, you shouldn't be scared. 417, it helps with change. Get out that bad situation, don't blame. For miracles, listen to 528. I heard that shit help repair DNA. 639 for relationship problems. Listen to that, wanna know how to solve them. 741 help you be a little more confident. Trust yourself, I promise no one is stopping you. 852 is for spiritual order. Center yourself and get off of that border.
Get out y'all first chakra, y'all lower self. When you in your root chakra, you're in hell. You're always living depressed. You're always living sad, angry. You having depressing thoughts and don't know why. Because the more that you maintain low vibrations such as hate, anger, jealousy, the more that you stay in that vibration. That's why a lot of y'all get mad and just stay mad the whole day. Or you just can't stop being sad. You can't raise to your higher self because you always feed in low vibrations. Now, do y'all wonder why all these celebrities keep wearing red? Doja Cat came out with a whole red outfit. At the Grammys, it was all red themed and devil themed. They're not symbolizing the devil or fire or the Illuminati. They're symbolizing you being in your lower self, you living in hell. You're spending every day in your lower self, living every day depressed, every day with anxiety, all these low emotions. You're living in hell. And the people that's in control of this earth does everything in their power to keep you in that state of mind. That's why it's always some tragic, depressing, fear-based shit getting pushed on the news. All the food that you eat is damaging your psychological state to the point where you don't even know why you're feeling sad or moody.
Facts.
Eating dead animals and shit lowers your frequency as a human. It keeps you at a low vibration. Everything in this world is meant to stop us from reaching our higher self. Stop being so attached to this world and start taking care of your mind, body, and soul before it's too late.
All type of shit on TV right now. But if I only got it on ESPN, I'm only gonna see ESPN. So when we talking about esoteric information, it ain't went nowhere. It ain't went nowhere. It still exists on different frequencies. We not on 3D no more. Well, some of us, a lot of us still is on 3D because they haven't rose in frequency. So
I don't know. This is the dude that said the Grand Canyon connects to Africa. I don't know how that one works right there. Yeah. The Grand Canyon connects to Africa.
you may see a motherfucker, they don't even see you right now. A lot of y'all ain't getting calls like you used to. The ones that's waking up, your family and friends ain't fucking with you the same. You're losing people, right? It ain't that you lost them, you just went to a different frequency. If you lower yourself and go back to your old frequency, your old self, they still there. That's how advanced we are in what's going on right now. Motherfucker can't even fathom that. Like, hold on, what did he say? What you mean? I see motherfuckers all the time. That don't mean they see you. That's how advanced we are.
What? If I look at someone and they look at me, we could see each other. The only thing that makes sense about what he's saying right now is that I see him right now, but he don't see me because I'm watching him on the screen. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But look it. The most enlightened person on this planet that ever lived was Jesus. Forget about the religion. Because he was really one with God. He was doing the miracles. So through his teachings, he shows us how to become just like him. Get on that path, become one with God. You feel what I'm saying, guys? But since you did watch this point of the video, make sure you do like it, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one the same way you're going to catch me in the next one. Peace. Love y'all.